Welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my Long Dark playthrough, and picking up right where we left off. This actually might be better. We're going to be looting the dam. I'm probably not going to be doing the most thorough job of looting the dam, but, you know, check a few containers here and there. In there? Okay, let's go upstairs. I can always come back and hit the rest of it up later, so. I'm on a mission for a few different things. Well, that's not one of them, but I'll take it. And shirts, I guess. They're just sitting out in the open. One place to always check is under this desk right here, because there can be a revolver. Not here this time, so that's unfortunate. Nice, wool toque. More matches. Emergency stem. Very good. Take my book, because I burned the last one up just a little bit ago. Soda, good. There's usually halfway decent stuff in the office. In this case, I was looking for revolver ammo. I'll take that because, yeah, reasons. So, kind of two strikes there, but we did get the festive sweater. Get that later. Next up is the safe. We'll hit the workbench up on the way. Okay, so that was 21, 22. But almost all the way around. 22, 27, 29. Okay, well, we got another rifle ammo. The singular one. Ah, here we go. And more socks. Not even the good ones. Might as well check it while we're here. Another stem. That is 2 stems so far. Not like I'm complaining. Okay. Down here. Here. Nothing. Okay. Alright. Places to always check when you come in here is on the top of this turbine. You can sometimes find a candy bar. And then just to the side of the staircase over here, lantern fuel this time. Usually it's a soda, so definitely wouldn't want to drink the lantern fuel. Although we did just get a lantern, so I mean, it was mostly empty too. Great. I'm not sure if it's this way ever since the DLC came out or not, but you used to be able to find a rifle at the end of this walkway down here. Cargo pants, it's probably better my jeans are once they're repaired. Hey, you get chance of finding a rifle. Okay. It used to be just a standard rifle, but DLC added in the variants, so this time we got Vaughn's rifle. Which honestly is my favorite rifle because it weighs so much less. Put firewood here. You can take a shimmy down the rope if you want, but then you miss out on the loot over here. Buttocks, crackers, and nothing. Oh, work means. Okay, nothing there. Come on. Don't get stuck. In the second half, we'll guaranteed arrowheads. Other lantern. Bandage. Flare. Revolver cartridge. That guy had a bad day. No free coffee for me, dang.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And guaranteed hunting knife. Now I just need a rifle cleaning kit. Because Vaughn's rifle looked like it was, yeah, 39%. So, don't clean it soon, it's going to jam up like crazy, and it's going to be useless. Sometimes you can find a skill book here. Let me stand up, game. Whetstone, I'll take it. Alright. Moving on. It is getting close to the end of the day, too, so. But since I found Vaughn's rifle so quickly, I don't have to go to Winding River at all yet. At least not for now. Okay, no boots there today. It was just the one? Yeah, it was just the one bullet. Okay. Yep, t-shirt. Usually a t-shirt or a dress shirt on that platform right there. Did not know you could get that in here. "32-degree warmth bonus now." Is there the sink soda? No, there's not. can sometimes find a can of orange soda in the sink there. By sometimes, I mean like
Could find some use for this.
75% of the time easy. Oh, don't do that. I hate how it hijacks your camera when you accidentally do that. Sewing kit, but no cooking pot. Shame.
I'll use this.
Oh, another sewing kit. That will come in handy, so. It's just the locker door, okay. That's pretty much all the prime loot locations, really. Everything else is your pretty much random, generic stuff that you can get anywhere. I want to get back up to the front door before nightfall hits, because I don't want to get stuck down here during an aurora. Especially seeing I'm overloaded with crap now. Can barely move. I might as well. No, stop doing that.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
There, man, I could not find the hitbox on that thing. Okay, before nightfall hits, come back here. You can sometimes find scrap metal back there, which I was looking. But these wires here become live during an aurora, so... Like my lantern's about out of fuel now. Good thing I found another one.
That'll be useful.
Oh, this one's almost full. Nice.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Can you get way this way too? Yep, you can. Oh, another flare shell. I mean, that's pretty decent. Sounds like the weather's picked up outside, too. Okay, I did not place you there. There. Alright. Things to put away. Mainly things that won't degrade over time. Oh, I forgot to drop those whenever I got here. Dang it. Well, we found a revolver. We got 22 rounds for it. Yeah, that'll work for now. Oh yeah, much better. Like, because these things are in bad shape. These are only 1/10 of the weight. Yeah, I'll wear those and fix them up. God, no. 29%, that would take so many repairs. Fully repaired, this would be better. Except for the weight difference. Like 2-pound difference. I think I'll wear the ski coat. I mean, it's close, but it's half the weight, so, like... I gotta save weight where I can, because I keep loading myself up with loot. Alright, let's take a peek outside. Actually, not too bad. Sounded a lot worse inside than it actually is. I mean, there's that at least. You need to find more ammo for it, though. And like I said, a cleaning kit.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Coffee. Nice. And that lantern throws off a lot of light.
This stuff will come in handy.
Hooray, new clothing item. Hoodie. I still have an option. Oh, no, I don't have the option anymore. There was a mod I was using for a while. I don't think it got updated, but it made it so that one of the things it did made it so the water in toilets was non-potable. What are you, trail boots? Yep.
Drop any of this gear.
Here's a question. Ah, it does. Well, let's hit R to clear the junk first. Okay. There's the third toilet in here that you can get to. Or if you can get to it, you know. More water. I still didn't drop those stupid maple saplings. Alright, what time is it? It's now moonrise.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That'll be nice in the future whenever I come through and I need water. You know, the wind has really picked up now, so... Definitely not going home tonight. Well, back to camp ops anyway. Yeah, it's a little bit windy out. -29 wind chill, yeah. Well, I got some repairs I can do, so... Yeah, I just realized I cleared the entire dam in like 20 minutes. Wow. 94, you're at 73. Might as well give it a shot. Awesome. Makes it even better. You're at 86, you can wait. And hoodies just are horrible the whole way around. Bad stats, and if you need to repair them or harvest them, they take forever to repair or harvest. Got better wind chill, but I got coats for that. Oh, yeah, I've actually put this coat on, right? Pop those here too. That. 24%, yeah, we're not bothering with those. 62%. Nice. Now they're better than the jeans were, so. Looks like the wind has died down. Alright, come on, load. There we go. Much better. I just happen to watch out for any wolves in the area. I can always just light a torch and spook them off, but I'd rather not have to. You know, avoid them until I'm situated enough that I can kill them easily, and we'll just start erasing their kind from the map. Of course, they always respawn, but you know.
This'll come in handy.
Hey, maple syrup. Nice. I wonder if you can get that from the trader.
I think I can use this.
If so, then pancakes could become renewable. Up. Starting to get cold again.
I'll take it.
Well, this, you know, trailer had a lot less in it. Anything hiding back here? Oh, that's right, spray paint was back there. Moving on. Alright. Go finish up with our friend the deer down here. If I can get those guts curing as well, then, like in 7 days, we can craft a bow. I'd rather not run back to Bleak Inlet just to get the only guts I have curing right now. That takes like half the time. Alright. Let's get a move on before the wolves show up. Oh, the ptarmigan are back already. Still pretty early in the day. Didn't even see these when I first walked in. That's just kind of cruel at this point. Getting all this revolver ammo and no revolvers. Alright. Pick that up so I can take it apart. Alright, what else to get rid of here? Computer's doing something weird in the background, so I'm trying to figure that out too. Go. And still no accessories, so yeah. Oh, we've got our 3 arrowheads now for that birch sapling I've got. Okay, how much water do I have on me? Half a gallon, that should be enough. Got food. Not horribly cold out there. I think we're gonna head back to No Name. Got the logging camp. Clear cut. Yeah, unnamed pond over here. Or we could hit up the lookouts. Logging camp and then get up here to the lookout. Because there's probably a bear roaming clear cut, so I don't need to go back there. I'm thinking between logging camp, the 2 lookouts, and then this cabin out there, and then eventually down to Trapper's Homestead. My best bet in trying to find myself a firearm cleaning kit. Usually I found like 3 or 4 before I found my first firearm, but I'm speed running this playthrough. And I had to speed run. I started in Bleak Inlet and I just need to get the hell out of there as quick as I could. It's what, day 7 now? Already got everything together to make a bow together. And, well, 3 arrows. I need more. Main thing I'm missing right now is more birch, because I can go forage at any time now. Which is another reason for taking this back route. Mystery Lake usually has a decent amount of saplings. And overall, it's actually one of the smaller areas. It's pretty easy to traverse the entire, width in one day. That and maybe that way I can also spawn, or a spot where the moose will spawn. If it's not already spawned in. And the moose is going to spawn back here. That was quick. There's moose marks. There, there, up there. When it spawns, it's going to spawn like right here. It'd be handy. I mean, it's pretty close to the dam, so it'll be easy to order or whatever and drag its meat over. And prep it in a safe area behind a fence. I am not seeing any saplings up there, though. Is that moose marks, or is that cougar? Because usually only see 3 moose marks per a given spawn area. I'm pretty certain I've had the cougar spawn here before. Basically right where we're at. Yep, I see you up there. It's another maple sapling, but still a sapling. Reminds me, I do need to get a hatchet too somehow. Alright, well this should be pretty quick to check out. There's 3 trailers and a ruined shack, so I mean... 2-3 minutes tops, really. Matagen, huh? I'll take that for now.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Hot spring soda. Come on, load. Do you think? Well, that replaces the one I just drank. I stuck it in the wood. Oh, flashlight, I'll take that. Oh, just got sprayers from it, though. Well, the load screens are taking longer than it's taking me to actually search these trailers. Alright.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alphabet soup? Sure, why not? Another hammer.
I could use this.
You know, if I get attacked by a wolf, that it will basically bat the wolf off instantly, so... Probably not a bad thing to have. Alright, moving on. Trying to decide if I want to bother with the lookouts right now or not. Something dead around here. No idea what, but something. No, there's Bunny anyway. A couple of them.
Wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Because, yeah, right now I'm heading for the clear cut. So... might be a good idea to just head up to the lookouts and avoid the bear. There's like 4 bear spawn locations in Mystery Lake, and that's one of them. And there's down by Trappers, there's on the lake itself, and where's the last one at? It's down by Trappers. Oh, Unnamed Pond is the other one. Clear cut, and then on the lake itself. And at any given time, there are 2 possible... Basically, whenever you start a new game, 2 of those spots will be chosen as the bear cave. And they will always spawn on those two locations from that point on. And you can have the 2 on this map at once. Pleasant Valley, you can have like 5. And it's also got a ton more spawn locations for bears. I think it's got like 8 or 9. That's the destroyed lookout there. It is too early in the day for you to be getting this tired. I can hear you up there, guys. Farming a nest. I'm gonna sprain myself. Or not. Wow. It's the first time I've done that move without spraining myself. Even with crampons on. Oh, what I need right now is a noisemaker. I could take them all out at once. Oh, I forgot. Whoop, there he goes. And again. If you're doing it without aiming, aim to the left. Doing it with aiming, aim slightly to the right. But not a lot. Alright, what do we got going on up here? We have a flare shell. Some magnesium powder. Blanket. Rifle ammo, nice. And I have more than 2 shots. Broth. Pork and beans, tomato soup. Man. They were living like kings up here. Another skillet. Cloth. Hatchet. Nice. A little less worried about wolves now. And a book. Survive the outdoors. Yeah, this is not good. Am I doing on water? Well, I got a few sodas as well as half a gallon, so. Doing pretty good on food too, from when I remember. Doing really good on food. Well, in that case, see how far we can get. Did I actually finish the book? Did. That's a little more than 20% faster, game. Holy crap, that was quick. They have settled minds, so research actions happen 20% faster. Hey, fire starting level 2. Nice. Fires last 10% longer even. Nice. Nice squeeze out. Wilderness Kitchen, the same amount of it. Can I do 15 hours of research in an afternoon? Yes, I can. I think Settled Mind is a little bugged. That was insanely quick. Oh, another hunting knife. Nice. Do I want to cook anything? Seems like the weather has settled down a bit now. Looked like it was going to be a blizzard for a while there. Kind of still looking that way, honestly. There's really not a whole lot else for me to do up here. I already read 3 skill books. Alright. Well, in that case, have some water. See how far we can get.
I'm getting tired.
16.86 hours researched. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. Damned if I'm not going to use it, though. Get rid of some of the lower calorie stuff. At least making so I don't have to scroll through so much just to find what I want. And is the wind still going? Yeah, it doesn't look to be... I mean, it's clear skies, at least. Pretty darn cold, though.
Need snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Alright, well, we're here. Let's just head back to the camp office for now. I've got a bunch of stuff on me I should drop off before I go too much further. And so even after a full night's sleep, we're still encumbered, so... Needs to be a zip line between the two lookouts. At least from this one to the other one. Things the intact lookout is taller. It'd be a lot of fun though, just... Yep, and there's that plane crash. I'll be waiting until I have the radio before I go after that. Because otherwise I'll just have to go back to it anyway. Yeah, after I get a bow, I think I'm going to go hit up Ash Canyon and go get the technical backpack. This seems like a smart idea to get that out of the way early. Swing by Timberwolf on the way back. Hit up the prepper caches so I can tell which one's which. Alright. Oh, nothing going on down here. Rabbits, but, you know. Did I leave my snare behind the dam? No, actually I didn't. Just gonna set up a snare for once. Maybe get to 3% of that achievement. If I can get close enough, I can set it up right in front of him where he's running. Just have him go right into it. Ah, it's off just a little bit. Alright, bunny, stop and, you know, pick a direction. Quit hopping away from me, dang it. My god, where the hell is he going? Come here, little bunny. Correct. Oh, nope, he didn't like that. Well, I'll just set it up down here and we'll come check it after a while. They'll eventually run into it. Dang, the deer was here is gone. I was gonna see if I could lure a wolf over to take care of it. Then, you know, steal the kill. Alright, well, back to the camp office anyway.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, hush, you're fine. What are you at? 65% cured. Okay. Hate I had to scroll all the way back down again. I'll get rid of the 15% torches too, you know. I'll leave the extra one of these here. Same with extra whetstones. 0.00 gallons, really? That's funny. Okay, well that's red. That's red. That's red. Look, man, I can't believe how bugged that is. Their sapling goes down. That's better. At least getting there. Move freely now, anyway. There. Finally getting the weight down a bit. Storm lantern. There we go. probably 2 days on that, and then we'll be able to make arrows anyway. Got 3 arrowheads, and we got 18 feathers, so yeah, we're good. We're just waiting on the birch. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. I'm going to get a little bit of sorting done between episodes. Reduce the piles on the floor to something a little more reasonable, or at least more organized. Get stuff put away in filing cabinets and stuff like that. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and until the next one, signing out. Have fun.